Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about the new makeup releases for this week, so if you want to see what's new in makeup, then just keep on watching. Let's start. We will start with, I feel like Makeup Revolution. I think I have 3 releases by them, or their sister brands, which are everywhere. Just saying. We do have, first of all, the Bouncy Blur blushes, which are indeed like a Bouncy Blur blush. Listen, I just see 2 shades. I'm pretty sure there are probably more. I do have to say though, I'm intrigued. I do enjoy their, what was it, the other ones, where it looks like the highlighter, so which I'm, again, super fun. This could be really nice. Again, 4 shades. 2 shades are unavailable at the moment, so I'm thinking will come. So yes, this one would be a yes if I order from Revolution. And then we do have also the I Heart Revolution newest collection, which again is a sister brand of Revolution, so that's why I'm talking about it here. And this one is, does it has a collection name? Citrus Glow. Like, listen, you can see there is like a ton of different citrusy fun things in here. There are blushes, blush and highlighter quads. There is a new 5, like a mini, what was it, the mini something, mini match shadow palette, just with like these citrus shades, if you will. There are lip products, self-care items, again, primers, setting sprays, sponges, serums, lip oils, all the good things. Listen, it's a no. I know they know. I have the other 5 mini match palettes, and I do have to say the quality is okay. I just don't enjoy the shimmer shades, and this one is again one of those shade ranges I'm like, listen, I don't get it. Maybe, listen, if you are not a fan of really deep colors or a fan of like super different colors, this could be for you. For me personally, I do enjoy having at least 1 really deep shade and 1 really light shade. I felt like, again, I've tried all of the 5 shades before of these, and I did not enjoy one more than, like, listen, there was 2 or 3 that were a little bit better, then there were 2 or 3 that were a little bit worse than the others. So it's not like a consistent quality, which I did not enjoy. And again, the rest is, I feel like I Heart Revolution is one of those brands where, like, listen, it's for like teens or younger girls and boys that want to play a little bit with makeup but don't want to get the full impact, if you will. So that is a pass for me. And then we do have, again, Revolution again. And this one is the Sunset Haze collection. And you see there's an eyeshadow palette. We do have blush sticks, which has 2 sides, as well as a shimmer bomb in like a orangey shade. Do have to say, the palette itself reminds me a little bit of like the KVD Beauty ones, like the previous ones sometimes ago. So I feel like it's not a bad, in general, it's not a bad eyeshadow palette. On the other hand, I'm like, listen, this is quite neutral leaning. Yes, there's a little bit of color here, but not really much. And then we do have, again, the only thing I would be probably interested in is the blush stick, because we do have like a pink and peach side, which you can mix and find fun. That would be like a thing, but that's it, I would say. And then we do have the gloss bomb, which again looks way more neutral leaning than orange, to be honest. So you know what I mean. So in general, don't hate it, but I don't like love it either. We do have also a new release by Morphe, which I think I just, like, in my mind was like, oh, okay, there are new eyeshadow sticks, fine. They are not. These are contour sticks. I was like, oh, contour sticks. I don't know. But these ones are the Shape Lifter Micro Contour Sticks. And you can use them, of course, all over your face. You can do it for your nose. All the good things. They're $12 each. I do have to say, it's not my favorite format of these. So for me personally, that is just a skip. Because again, I do understand that you could use them all over your face and probably will be fine, just saying. But for me personally, I do like a bigger pan to like go in with a brush, because I feel like it blends better that way than when I draw it on and then try to blend it out. You know what I mean? So for me personally, personal preference wise, it's not a yes and it's a skip. But if you love that, or you do want to do like the Asian thing and like contour your nose or contour your lips, I feel like for these like that could be a great thing. But for me personally, again, it's a skip. If I'm not mistaken, we also have a ton of drugstore stuff. We start with Essence here. There are some new products, and you can tell there are 2 new blushes or highlighters depending on how you see that and how deep you are. There's also some soft touch lip mousses, which again, totally in since last year or so, that you do have like a lip mousse and not like a flat on matte lipstick. There are also new colors of the mousse blushes as well as contour sticks, again, just saying, and not my favorite of these. I do have to say I enjoy the blush, like the orangey one. That could be really cute. It's for me, of course, a blush. It could be for deeper complexion, could be a highlight or a blush as well. That is the only one, at least in that setup, that would intrigue me. We do also though have a limited edition, if we are in essence, and this one is quite cute. This is a limited edition with Polly Pocket together, and we have this setup here. As you can see, we do have a highlighter, which is the box thing, which is a small one, just saying, a small one. We do have an eyeshadow palette, which is just online available. So if you want to have that, it will be not in stores, at least not in Germany or Europe. Who knows in the US, but there is again a palette. We do have a setting spray, we do have a lip mask, as well as a comb, nail stickers. There is a blush, which is the green thing that is color changing. We do have a pouch, and then the products I would be most interested in is the lip glosses, like the tubey thing in the upper corner. And there seem to be a pink, orange, as well as a purple version. And these are not seemingly the same as the, how do they call these? Like the things they have, like the gloss bombs from Essence. They seem to be way more shimmery and a little bit thicker. I would be though interested in, like, listen, they are all cute. All of them are shiny, just saying, but I would be interested in these. So if I see the limited edition, I can swatch it. Probably will pick up the orangey one because that is just my color scheme. But I mean, listen, with this look, by the way, this could be really cute. The like purple one, which is a more cool tone, if you like use it sparingly on top of a lipstick or something like this. The pink one could be cute as well. This is the only thing I would be interested in. For me personally, the palette is just a little bit too neutral leaning. Yes, there are like a mauve shade as well as a purple and then a teal color, but it's not enough. You understand, I'm not that color bracket, if you will. So for me, is that a skip. Again, not going with the pH changing blush stick. I'm not doing that. The highlights seem to be a little bit deeper, which again, not for me. And again, lip mask, yeah, whatever. But for me personally, the only thing I would be interested is the gloss bombs or gloss in the tube. Is the tube the favorite thing of me? Nope. Nope, it's not, but it's cute. I love Polly Pockets, so that could be something. I am trying too hard to don't miss a thing, because I feel like several brands are releasing several products, several limited edition and collabs, so we're trying here. We do have also a new release by Hourglass, and it's like the usual, I would say it's the usual like holiday palette. They release 4 palettes, as you can tell, for the holidays, if you will, if I'm not mistaken. And this is the Holiday and Ambient Lighting Cuator palettes. 4. We do have Deer, Fox, Horse, and Swan. And you can tell I did not see the swan yet. Just saying. Or the inside of the swan. You can see that there is a really cute palette. Listen, is this something totally new and unexpected by Hourglass? No. Are these highly expensive? Yes. If there are these are, at least for most of these, if I'm not mistaken, like already existing shades. So if you have one, you probably don't need another one. And again, if none of these are like talking to you, just skip it. Just saying. For me personally, I would probably go, listen, that is just because it's like the most brightest is what the deer, not seeing the swan in action, but the fox, if I'm not mistaken, is way too deep for me. Listen, it's not deep, just saying, it's not just deep, not like deeper than me, not deep, just deeper than me. The deer again would be just because the two like bright shades wear me in, and then again there we do have really light shades which could complement me. Then we do have the horse, which looks boring, to be honest, and then who knows what the swan actually is. But yeah, it's like I wish they would do something different like every year. I know, I understand that they bring these out every single year, it's like tradition at this point, but on the other hand, I'm like, listen, if you have one, you don't need another one. And again, these are pre-existing shades, so it's not like you need that because they're new shades, or like mostly pre-existing. There are probably one or two maybe that are new. Again, for the really bright ones, I did not see that on the regular like lineup, but on the other hand, I'm like, listen, do you really need that? Really? Like, do you not have like similar-ish shades from other brands? Just saying. So for me personally, as every year, this is a skip. We do have a blushes by Ilia Beauty, and I do have to say the one that is speaking to me the most is of course the brightest one. I do have to say this shade selection is a little bit questionable. Let me say it like this, questionable. And as you can see in the picture, I feel like they seem to be quite similar-ish. There is a little bit of a difference in undertones, especially for like, I feel like the lowest, like the bottom four, like they seem to be all quite similar-ish. I feel like the only one that really is like a pop of color is like the reddish orangey one, which I would pick up, just saying. I feel like they are built, but yes, they do look different on the skin. I did see swatches, but if I needed to pick one, I would go with the brightest one, which again is the reddish orangey one. And the rest is like, yeah, there are some neutral tones and I do enjoy that. But on the other hand, I'm like, listen, they look all the same-ish. How do I differentiate between them? You know what I mean? So for me personally, I really enjoy the brightest one, and then the rest is like, map, just saying. But this is cute, just saying. As you already know, I always like bring in a little bit Sensual inspired by Temita Muka, even though I probably never will buy them because again, it's a little bit difficult with the like situation at the moment. But this is the Pegasus Mirage palette. I'm not 100% sure, but it is damn cute. So damn cute. Look at this. That is like bright and pretty. Oh my god, yes, yes, yes. This is so pretty. It's reminding me a little bit of my look today, which I did with Kaleidos. Like, this is a full face Kaleidos. Not a full face, but it's like Lipids, Kaleidos, Siren, and the eyeshadows are Kaleidos as well. I did depot them, so I have them in a big palette, but so it's not like I could tell you which shades I'm using, but I used all of the purple shades and then the teal, which obviously, but this is reminding me of that. I really enjoy the palette. It is super damn cute. Again, for me, is there like two matte shades, which normally I would say it's not enough, but on the other hand, I do enjoy the shimmer shades a ton, so for me that would be a yes. And it's colorful and fun, and again, I do like the look at the moment, so it's a yes from me. Listen, let's talk about the newest palette by E.B.E, which is intriguing, to be honest. This is the Desert Haze palette, and this is like a colorful, non-colorful palette, if you will. We do have a ton of like neutral browns, or browns in general, more warm tone. We do have an orange, blue, a like deeper green, a teal. Listen, it's not that bad. Is it perfect if you're pale as me? No. It's missing like a really like light shade. There is a yellow here, really pale yellow, but it's not light enough. Just saying. Just have that in mind. But I do, listen, the matte tones are reeling me in. The shimmer's not so much, to be honest, that bright blue. I don't know why we always have to add in a bright blue shimmer and not add in at least the blue matte as well or two. Like, listen, you put in a green. I do think, though, the colors are pretty. I would go with it. Just saying. Would you want to see that on my channel, trying this? Write it in the comments so I know and can maybe purchase it. This one, though. This one is so pretty. I couldn't listen. This is Dedes Signature. I did try one of the palettes. I really, really enjoyed the quality. And this is the Golden Tides palette. This is a 9-pan palette where we have 6 matte shades and then 3 shimmers. And this is so pretty. I do want to buy this. I will probably wait till it's on Monolith again, just because convenient. But this is so, so pretty. I like, listen, this is like vacation in a palette. I really love it. We do have one really deep shade, which is a deep brown. We do have like a good, I would say, variety in shades. We do have a teal, we do have a yellow, we do have a pink, a red, and then again like the orange and the brown, which you can use like the brown, yellow, and for example the orangey shimmer shade to do a more neutral leaning look. You could use the teal and then deepen with the brown, or you can use the pink or the red. Listen, that is something I definitely want to add to my cart. So yes, it's a yes for me. And then we do have Kevyn Aucoin, which Kevyn Aucoin is bringing us bronzers, blushes, as well as highlighters. Yes, you heard that. It's a whole holy face trinity. Just saying. We do have 3 bronzers, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. These are the Sensual Skin bronzers. They are $46 each. And we do have 3 shades, which greatest color selection ever. We have the Sensual Skin blushes, $39 each. We do have 4 colors. And then we do have one, if I'm not mistaken, Sensual Skin highlighter, which I don't understand that. It's also $39, which just the bronzers are a little bit more expensive, which I don't understand, but I feel like these are probably a little bit bigger. Just saying. I'm thinking. Listen, I don't get the highlighter thing, just one. Why not 2, 3? I mean, you release more blushes and bronzers. Also bronzers, sorry, but they are not deep enough at all. So I'm a little bit disappointing, to be honest. If I had to pick any of these, if I had to, I would go with, of course, the orangey shade, which I'm thinking is Innocence. Could be. Other than this, would skip it. Listen. Yes, the bronzer is bronzing. I do enjoy, though. I had the contour at some point because I really got it from TK Maxx and I really enjoyed the bronzer, like the contour shade. But that was it. Like, that was it. I did not purchase anything else from Kevyn Aucoin, if I'm not mistaken. So for me personally, this is not like something I'm like the Ilia ones, they intrigue me. But this one is like, you know, if I had to choose, I would probably go with Ilia than with Kevyn Aucoin. But there is also another release which I will come to from the drugstore, which I probably will go with at the end of the day. So yeah, just stay tuned to see that. We do have Adept Cosmetics, which giving us a new eyeshadow palette. At least that's what I'm hoping here. At some point, you listen. At some point, all of them are looking quite similar-ish. This is, I think, the E.B.E palette. I am not 100% sure. Listen, I will try to like write down at least the names of the products. So even if you don't understand me or you just like, what did she say? I normally have it written down at some point in alphabetical order in the description place. And this is, again, a really pretty palette, to be honest. We do have, as per usual, 5 matte shades, which I think is like the standard for Adept Cosmetics. We do have a packaging that you can like switch out the pens, which I'm thinking, are they the same size than Natasha Denona? Because that could be cute. Just saying. I do enjoy this. It's a little bit too cool toned for me. just saying. And yes, I know I'm wearing this today, but normally I'm gravitating towards the warmer tones, just saying. So for me, this could be cute. I don't know. It's not really me 100%, just saying. What do you think? Like, should I try this? Should I not? I did talk to you about the quality or the staying power on my oily eyelids was not the best, if I am remembering correctly, and you were like, listen, they are like oiling away. So I do think I want to try like a palette that 100% suits me and my needs and my favors, if you will. So I'm not sure. What do you think? Should I try this? We do have new stuff by Victoria Beckham, and she is releasing new blush stains, if you will. These ones are the color washes. We do have 3 different colors, and they seem to be staining as well as like long wear, of course. They're activated water technology, which I'm not even sure what that means, but sure, it's fluff. I do have to say, there are 3 colors, as you can tell. There is like a reddish color, a pink color, and then a really deep color. I do think these look cute. I am just not sure. You know what I mean? I wish that there would be neutral as well, but probably isn't, because if this is like a watery stain, you understand that could be like going really fast, really downhill. So not sure. Should that be the first product I've tried by Victoria Beckham? Leave it down in the comments. Something that would fit 100% to my look today, which I like that, is by Fenty Beauty. This is the Unicorn Blizzard. Love the name. Gloss Bomb Stackz. This is a 3-layered or stacked layered limited edition lip gloss. It's an iridescent periwinkle shimmer, and it's $24. And listen, that would be fitting like 100% to me today, which I mean, I should be the ambassador for that. Just saying, because look at this. Isn't that me today? Like the teal, the purple, the white in the inner corner. I mean, what do you want more? It's cute. Listen, if I have to pick that, I wouldn't, but I feel like this is really, really cute. It is though like a sheer periwinkle color or shimmer. I think it's cute. The problem is, again, the sheerness. And at least for me personally, because I don't have like I would say good lip color, but I don't have a lip color. Like, this is not like funny. It would look dead. So for me personally, I would just top it with. It's cute. Don't get me wrong. If you love that, go for it. At some point, these will probably mix and it's just one color, but it's really, really cute. Is it something I will purchase? No. Is it something you want to purchase? Maybe. Do we have a new concealer by NYX Cosmetics? We do. This is the Wonder Snatch concealer, and this is I'm not in on the joke, just saying, but this is the Wonder Snatch concealer. This is the Cover Conceal Sculpt and Snatch. It's a buildable formula. It's a matte full coverage finish, so it's not like a sheer one. It's really matte and fit. Listen, I'm not even sure if that is like working on me, because it looks like it's not that light pale in the first shade, just saying. Like, but on the other hand, I'm pale AF. Normally, if I don't self, listen, you will hear that till I stop the self tan, just saying. But yes, there is, again, you probably can't listen. This is probably just a full coverage concealer. Can you use any concealer to bronze, sculpt, contour, highlight? Yes, so it's not like the newest thing. That's not a thing NYX was inventing, just saying. But yes, a new concealer. I do think they like pry on the like really green packaging, which not bad about that. It's waterproof, fade and transfer resistant, and it should wear up to 24 hours, which I mean, you shouldn't wear your makeup that long, just saying. Just want to tell you that. No thing, you know. Listen, if I see it in stores, swatch it, and I'm like, oh my god, it works, it goes. I feel like we come from the more natural finish concealers, foundations back to the more full coverage stuff, which don't mind. I feel like personally, if you do wear like a light coverage foundation, that sometimes is not working if you have like a full coverage concealer. For me personally, I do need a little bit more coverage there, so for me that would be probably something I would love. On the other hand, I'm also like really deep dry there, so we have to see. It's a maybe. To be honest, Carolina Herrera is not one of the brands I'm talking about a ton, but she's having a new foundation as well as powder. So I was like, ooh, that does not look bad. There we do have the Nude Couture Serum Triple Moisture Serum Foundation. Yes, there are 2 serums in the name. Give you that. We do have the Nude Couture Matte Bronzer, the Nude Couture Highlighter. And there is nothing about like the color selection, if that is everything like that. You see that? 1 bronzer, 2 highlighters, and then a few foundation. I'm not sure. To be honest, I do think the foundation looks pretty. I'm not having like anything how much this stuff is. Just saying, but Carolina Herrera is not cheap. So probably an arm and a leg and maybe your head as well. I do think though the foundation bottle itself looks really high-end, really pretty. I would definitely want to try that. Is the shade range amazing? Nope. At least if it is still that, then we do have like 16 shades for I don't even know who. You know, but if I would see it in stores, I would probably at least try. It is looking pretty and I'm like, listen, at this point I'm willing to try it if it looks pretty, just saying. So it's a maybe. Okay, now we have to do a little bit of a thing. First of all, Catrice. Catrice is drugstore bringing us new things. New things for, I don't even know. Listen, these blushes in that corner, it's a yes. It's a total yes. If I see them in the store, I pick them up. This is gorgeous. This is the soft glam baked blushes, and there is a peachy shade which I will pick up. None about that is thing. I did see the Bronze Glow Grip Primer, which I did not pick up because again, pale AF, and I feel like it's a dupe-ish kind of a version of the Milk Makeup Gripping Primer, which I think was the Glow Primer or something like this. Again, did not speak to me. There is a Blur Blush Palette, which again has 1 highlighter and then 5 blushes. And if I remember correctly, I did own the face palette and it was not my favorite, so I did declutter that. And to be honest, the blushes look quite similar-ish to another, so probably not. There's an under eye brightener, which I will probably skip. There's a cream to powder eyeshadow duo, and there's at least 2 colors. I think there is even 3, which that could be cute. Listen, if you remember, they have like these 6-pan eyeshadow palettes and you can open these and rearrange the eyeshadows. Maybe I will see if I can find it. If this is like the same size as the eyeshadows from the palette, I will pick up maybe 1 or 2 of them to like switch out the insides. I did not like the mini, I think it was the mini treasure palettes or something like this. I do own 2 of them. And again, you can open these and like easy, by the way, not like you can just flip the middle part and you can rearrange them or like switch up colors between the palettes, which I think is great. And these ones are cream to powder eyeshadows, and if they are the same size, I mean, you could like use them maybe as a cream base. That could be cute. I would do that, just saying. But we'll see if this is the same size. If not, maybe I pick up 1 or 2 and see. There's also I think like diamond sticks eyeshadows like the She Glam, like again the Danessa Myricks. There are glosses as well. There is a glowy stick, and again there's some stuff. There's also, as you can tell, some setting sprays, and I need to see. I think there's also, listen, there's also a palette again, like a mascara in different colors. I think there are a few more things in that. There seem to be also these glow sticks, seem to be also some like cushion lip products. There also seem to be like loose powders, which I definitely will pick up, just saying. Soft blur powders, they look amazing. There is also a balm highlighter, which can be cute, as well as, if you see in the picture, there's also like a glossy thing. Again, we'll find out if that is something cute. I will pick up new stuff from Catrice if I see them in stores. So there will be probably a video with new stuff and trying new stuff at some point, just so you know. Also, Huda did release the lip oils some time ago, and now they have the new shade of this, and this is Kalamantina. I did butcher that, I'm pretty sure. This is an orangey shade, which I absolutely love. It is limited edition, and I just don't know why. Just saying. It's in collaboration with Scent Levant. It looks really, really amazing. I do enjoy that. I wish, though, it would be, again, like a regular orangey lip oil. What is so wrong with that? I feel like there's also some stains in 2 new shades, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong on that, though. Yeah, it looks really, really gorgeous. Again, would purchase that. I'm thinking about this, but I don't need a lip oil. But maybe I do. What do you think? Listen. There are a ton of products. This is Glamlite and Daus, if I'm not mistaken, and I did pronounce the young guy really good. I think this is Daus, if I'm not mistaken. He said it himself, so I'm quite confident in that. They released a collaboration, and there are some products already out. Not all of them, but a few. There is this one, which is a snatching powder, which has 3 different powder shades. Then there is also a mascara, because he obviously liked that. There seemed to be a mirror, as well as, I'm thinking, a blush palette. Again, not everything is out yet. It looks interesting. I would definitely love to see that. There seemed to be also an eyeshadow palette, which seemed to be a 20 pen, if I'm not mistaken. And again, a few other brushes like blushes or blush trio, which seem to be pink, which I'm not going to get that. But yeah, I listen, I did not know those before, so this is, it looks, some of these products look really, really cute, so I would go with maybe, depending. What do you think? We do have also a new palette by Cosmic Brushes, which I'm a little bit torn. I know, you can see this seemed to be like a really deep eyeshadow palette. This is the Smoulder palette, if I'm not mistaken, and it looks like it's at least from the swatches, which, or like from the little sneak peek, seem to be like a really cool toned, really deep palette. And I'm not sure if this is something I want to pick up, even though I almost have all of these like 20 pen eyeshadow palettes by Cosmic Brushes. Tell me down in the comments if you want to see that. Doesn't matter if you like never agree to anything of the, tell me please if you want to see that, yes or no, because I want to pick it up, but I also like not sure if I get use out of it. Again, we see just 9 pans. If you like look at this closely, it seemed to be again, it reminds me a little bit of the Natasha Denona, like the Zendo palette, the Zen palette. Is it the Zenith palette? The black one. You know, where all of the shades are black, gray, something like this. And there's probably 1 or 2 that is like, as you can tell, there's a beautiful, like at least duochrome, probably multichrome inside. And I'm like, I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure. What do you think? Would you want me to pick that up? Again, I do have almost all of these like palettes, and so far I really, really enjoyed the quality, but the color stories, again, sometimes not my fave. So what do you think? Should I pick it up, yes or no? The last release for this week is a little bit disappointing as well, which I'm like, I'm not even sure. Talking about the Nessa Myrix. The Nessa Myrix is releasing a new mini palette, and this one is the Mini Gloom eyeshadow palette. And this is like, I'm not, this is, listen, this is a more cool toned, deeper palette, which again, she normally has like more of the lighter tones, brighter tones, again, not listen, neutral tones, let's be real, it's mostly neutrals. We do have, again, like a deeper brown, a more moss color, so a deeper green, and then we do have, I think these are the only two matte shades, and then we do have like a more green, like a dirty greenish kind of a color. Then we do have more of a tealy green shimmer as well as a pinky shimmer, also more muted. I don't know. Listen, I don't enjoy the color story, to be honest. I would go with the two mattes, but I don't enjoy the shimmers. Personally, I do enjoy at least two mattes. I would love to have at least one more matte, just saying, but I'm not sure. It's like, it's not, I think you can do things with it, but it's not the most, I'm not sure. Listen, if I could go with the mini, I do have the mini gold, if I'm not mistaken, like the green tones. I feel like that would go quite well with that one. I'm not sure why there's a pink here though, to be honest, because I'm like, listen, if you would have given me another green, you know what I mean? If you would have switched the, is it glint shade, which is the pink, with another green, maybe something bright, maybe something even deep, maybe something like really, really light, like a pastel green, I would be way more intrigued than I am with this one. Because I feel like pinks, she has so many pink tones in the minis, in the middies. And I'm like, listen, you just have a few, really few, like pink, like greens. I would have loved to have a green, just saying. Yeah. I'm not sure, what do you think? Should I try this? Listen, the last two releases, like, I'm not sure, but should I try it? If you want to see them in action and you're like, listen, Nikki, you do need to try this. I want to see them in action. Try it with the Yucca, try it with the mini, again, this is the mini gold, I'm thinking. Try it and tell me if I need this. Write it down in the comments. I really, really appreciate if you do, and tell me what you want to see, because then I can purchase it if you want to see it. Just saying. So yes. What do you think? Write it down in the comments. These were the new makeup releases for this week. What do you think? Which ones are worth to try? Which ones are not? At least in your opinion. So I can try them if you want to see them in action. I would love to hear your opinion about these. I would love to see what you would prefer and what you won't. So leave it down in the comments. I wish you a beautiful week and we see us in my next video. So bye guys.